Hi, Hal. Hal here with more Space Engineers. Yay! And today, we've made some changes to the ship. We have increased the asteroid, or the meteors, threat up to cataclysmic. And we've introduced Orks to the game, as well as a couple of other mods. We'll talk about all those. But first, we have to get started, so let's go. So happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and a terrific week thus far. Let's recharge that a little bit. Alright, so I did a little bit of mining. We have increased, well, I shouldn't say increased, we have actually gotten our tanks up to 35%. Hopefully that's enough to get us into orbit to get to that station over there. I have a feeling that because of the fact that our grid currently is, I want to say like 14K. Let's check that really quick. Info, our grid, or not our PCU, almost 15K. So what happens is the mods for hostile AI generally use for the ones that do increasing difficulty. They generally use your PCU as one of the determining factors. So yeah. One of the things we need to do though is we need to cut the ship loose. So we're going to turn on our thrusters. We'll do a little bit of a tour. So we've gone ahead and changed a few things in here. We've put the programmable blocks in. One of these is running the automatic LCD script. The other one is running a display script for this beast. For those who are not aware of what this is actually part of the defensive shields mod. Now, putting this in is actually very dangerous not because of risk to me. Most of the hostile AIs that we're using are part of Lucas's, aka Meredith, systems. So Reavers, Orks, all of these guys have a chance to spawn with some of these advanced mods on here, including shields, which means if we get a mob that spawns, an AI spawn with shields, I'm probably not going to be able to destroy it because I don't have any weapons mods. Now the Orks mod does actually add some new stuff. Let me see in here, do we have it? Not seeing anything specifically for it. We did also put the NPC mod in. What that does is allows us to actually have NPC crew. So if we have a station somewhere, we can place one of these things down, and what it'll do is you buy basically tokens from any of the stations. And when you put those into inventory, those will spawn NPCs until it runs out of tokens. Now, I want to say, do we have... So, I'm looking for it and I'm not seeing them. And I'm wondering if... block weapons. Nope. Orks did not load weapons. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so, but yeah, basically we've got the second bunk room over here. This has got the shield display on it. Ignore that. I don't actually have shields because we don't have platinum. Yeah. And then so what I did is inside the ship, I took the square blocks that were here out and put in the 2x1 ramp area sections. That opens it up a little bit. It actually increases the natural light in here. Very, very important. One of the things that I was happy to see was that if we close this door, we can pressurize. What that means is that as long as one of these two doors is closed, we actually have a functioning airlock. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to drop down here. Our thrusters are in idle. We did go ahead and put an oxygen tank in. You saw the gyro inside. There is a landing gear here. We've got some spotlights in. And since we went ahead and installed the pipe mod, I went ahead and replaced most of our conveyor fittings with the pipes. We have a vent end. What this is basically it's just a stylized air vent, and that is set for intake. We have a second one over on this side, and part of the reason I wanted to use it is because I actually like the way it looks, and it offers a light on this ship. So if we're in space, hopefully we will not lose the ship, because I don't have an antenna on it. Alright, so we are going to take out some of these blocks. Alright, now I want to say that this thing is considered part of the station right now. So it shouldn't drop, I think. But we're going to find out. It's floating. Alright, let's grind this stuff down. Alright, and like I said, we do have a bunch of the different... Well, we have the pipe mod on here, and then we put in the pipe mods version of the connector. Now, this is the actual, the pipe version. So there's two versions. There's the tube, and then there's the pipe. The tube version is much less expensive. It doesn't have all the steel plates on it, but it also has a fraction of the hit points. So this thing these actually add, it's basically the heavy armor equivalent of a conveyor block. And we'll take that out, because we're going to replace those. Guess we can go ahead and do that now. Let's go with that. Huh? Actually, let's go in here. Gonna drop this out really quick. There you go. And I will come back and repaint that, but we did give it a little bit of a paint job as well. We also added in the azimuth ore detector. It's basically azimuth, the version of the vanilla ore detector. The reason I use it is because it's only one block, but it's basically the same cost. It actually might be a little bit more expensive. And everything else is basically ready to go. We just need the platinum to make thruster components to get that online. We obviously have a Bob that has not been configured yet. He's just kind of hanging out there. Like I said, we have the oxygen tank back here, a bunch of spotlights, and turrets. Okay, so... Oh, and I also put a ramp control in. We'll close that for right now. Alright, so... Let's see... Okay, so we are still technically a station. Alright, so we're going to rename this thing Escape Ship 01, because that's what we are now. And now this is either going to work flawlessly or it's going to explode. I'm not sure which. Conversion to ship is not possible. Why is conversion to ship not possible? That's a first. Got that. Open up the door. Okay, so what do we have that might be causing a problem? Nothing as far as I can tell. Alright, so let me do a restart of the game because it may be freaking out a little bit. We're going to close that just in case. So yeah, Space Engineer sometimes doesn't like doing a conversion from station a ship like that. So yeah, let me do a quick cut and we will be right back. And we're back. Okay, so yeah, took a little finagling, but we were able to get the thing up into the air. So we're gonna close this. The funny thing is I thought I had been recording previously, but you know, we'll take what we got, right? So the ship does seem to be able to support itself. What we're going to do is get ourselves back here just a little bit. Oh. All right. Okay, and now we want this to be over here. We want to switch lock. Careful. Ready to lock. Hey, look at that. Okay. So we can turn those off. And then what I'm going to do is, because we actually have stored tanks in the base, we're going to steal the hydrogen from that. And while we are here, I want you to be large cargo, and we want you to be, yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take pretty much everything and grab all of that. Alright, so now let's hide empty. It's not a whole lot there to worry about, but we do want to go ahead and grab this stuff. We'll leave all of that. So basically, we've got, it's trying to make the parts for the shields, which I guess we can go ahead and clear all of this stuff out because we don't have platinum. So we're not going to be able to make these until we get platinum anyway. And then just make sure there's nothing in any of those. Okay. So now what we can do, I'll say that, hide empty, and we'll just go ahead and grab all of this stuff. Now I'm going to leave ammo here for a couple of different reasons. One, I want the base to be able to defend itself, and I don't think we're going to be far enough away so that the base will be safe from the spawns. I do think that if the orcs spawn in, they're going to either spawn on us or on the base, and I'm not sure which way it's going to go. So yeah. Okay, so it looks like we are at 100% on our tanks. That is good. We want you. So you're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could get almost another 30% out of everything here. So that is actually pretty good. All right. So let us turn off that. Turn on those. And now the question is are we going to have enough lift to carry all the materials with us? That would be a yes. Okay. That's good. And that does mean we're at, it looks like we're at pretty close to 100%. Alright, so we are on the ground. Our landing gear has locked. We have a functioning ship, folks. Alright. And, oh, look at that. It's just big enough that you have to give it a little hop to get up onto it, but that's fine. I don't mind. Now we could actually have that on the ice by turning off the auto lock on the landing gear. But I like having that on so it keeps us just a little bit off of the ice. Alright, so we are going to make our way over there to that station, hopefully. Maybe do a little trading. Buy a few things. I'm just really paranoid because... Alright. I mean, worst case, we can always come back and break the base down if we need to. But, yeah. Is what it is. Everything's closed. Check to make sure that that is still working. It is. That is awesome. Alright. So, let's get this beast into the air, shall we? Alright. I can't believe this thing flies. This is awesome. Now we are burning hydrogen pretty quickly. It's actually not a bad thing. I don't remember what the atmospheric ceiling is. Let's turn off dampeners for it now. Look at that. It's a fun little ship. Alright, so now, long-term plans is that what we have right here will eventually become a portion of a larger ship. I haven't designed it yet. Not sure what we're really going to need. At some point I would like to put a hangar on it. I kind of want to get off of the ice before everything because they've got weather in the game and I do have weather enabled, so yeah, that's something. But yeah, so like I was saying, basically what we're going to do is the ship is kind of going to grow around what we have right now. Eventually we'll probably have a hangar space, we'll probably have a full-on refinery and assemblers and everything else. So we do have a full assembler on this, but it's a basic refinery, so even if we get some platinum right now, we're not going to be able to refine it. There we go. And that's fine. I actually don't mind that. Wow, that really slows down. Okay. Look at that. I seem to have been drifting backwards a little bit. Alright. I want to say that the atmospheric envelope is at 22. It might not even be that. It might be like 15, 20. Oh, I don't have artificial gravity on here. That might be a problem. Alright. I'll have to put a gravity generator in at some point. I've got some room inside. It's fine. So... yeah, so the idea is I want to try and get into atmosphere. I want to see what it's going to, how much fuel this is going to take. Looking at our rate of consumption, I'm betting it's going to be about 15% fuel to get into orbit. It's funny how we keep drifting backwards. Now, what I could do is I could put in throttle controls on the bar where we would actually be able to increase or decrease thrust override, specifically for taking off and landing. But it's fun. We'll make do with what we've got. But like I said, I have a feeling that atmospheric envelope is probably around 20K. As many times as I've been on Triton now, you'd think I would remember it. Let's see if this gets us into atmosphere, or gets us out of atmosphere. So one of the, I'm looking at how quickly, oh, we're still well in the gravity well. And that means our gravity well is going to be 35-ish, 40K. Wow, that's a deep gravity well. That's crazy. Yeah, so basically what we're looking for is to get out of gravity. So we're just gonna kind of touch the throttle every so often to get us up into space here. It'd be nice if it went from 15, like 0.15 to 0, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to maybe 30K. So if we drop down into the the 30 meters per second range, we'll kick the thrusters back on. We'll turn on inertial dampeners to keep us from drifting any. Yeah. There you go. That should halt everything except vertical. And we have a jump drive, so we can actually jump to 1 kilometer distance of that. Speaking of, we want you to be there. Okay. Jump. We're going to set the waypoint. We're at 0.09 and decreasing. So the ship, if you see that unfinished block in between the 2 solar panels, that is actually the shield generator. It has everything it needs except for those the shield, what do they call it? Components, I think is what they were calling them. Basically the little rod looking things. But it needs a ridiculous number of those to be working. Alright. So we are at 0.08. We're going to stabilize ourselves again. 0.7. And so basically what I'm trying to do is get outside the gravity well so we can use the jump drive. Because once we get outside the gravity well, we'll hopefully have enough thrust to drift a little bit. GPS. I don't care about that. I care about that. Now we'll whoa. I forgot about asteroids. Yeah, we're at 0.05. I want to make sure that could have been really bad. Alright. Hey, look at that. We are interstellar. Okay. I want to bring that up. Go ahead and turn the block on. And we're going to drop you down. Yeah, we'll drop you there. Alright. So we don't have anything showing up right this second. Let's head over. I figure we're in orbit. We may as well I mean, the ship handles pretty well, considering it's only one gyro. Alright. Because you know what's going to happen is we're going to find, like, platinum or uranium on one of these. Like, right off the bat. Because I think that's it right there. Oh, no, it's just a hole in the asteroid. Okay. I was going to say, if it's down there, I'm going to be mad. Alright. So definitely some iron on these guys. And I was right. It took about 15 units of fuel. That was with drift. It would have probably taken us about 20. Oh, wow. Picking up iron all the way from over here? That's crazy. I love the azimuth ore detectors because they have a decent range on them. You can take them out to 250 meters, but as you can see, they actually detect a little further out. Alright, so what we're going to do, so we got some iron, some silicon over here. Was that another asteroid on the other side of this? Yeah, there is. Look at that. Find out that's actually an Ork ship. It's like wouldn't surprise me. So we're going to go ahead and just, what is this? This is iron and silicon, right? And this is going to 01, and this is iron and silicon. There we go. Okay, so not what we're looking for, but good to know. We know that there's iron in the other one as well. Alright, so there might be other stuff in here worth investigating, but I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time here. What we are gonna do is we're gonna jump to that. You know, it's like being drunk. There you go. Oh. Wow. Okay, so Keen, if you're watching this, safety protocols mean something. There's a reason safety protocols exist. Holy crap, dude. We got any damn closer. Yeah, we almost jumped into it. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So am I able to put this beast down? Actually, they do have some docking apparatus. So let's... So I'm not too worried about, like, if the Orks show up right now, I'm not worried because we're inside the shield here. Speaking of, it's a Mayday drone. Great. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not too worried about it right this second. Because if they do show up, we should be okay. And that actually was pretty close. Do I not have lights? There we go. Alright. So we go external. Bring our nose up just a little bit, and that would be the Mayday drone. Okay, I'm not worried about the Mayday drone. And we can lock. We can kill that for a little while. Yeah, we need to put a gravity drive in here. We've got all the parts, right? Oh, production. Cut. Gravity generator. Cue it up. There we go. And we are going to go control panel. We want our build and repair group. Oh. He's going to be on walk mode. Actually, we're going to put him on... Yeah, leave him on walk mode for right now. Use ignore color. We want to set you as... Oh no, you're the ignore color. What do we have the ignore color set for? I don't remember. 130. Okay. Get all this set up really quick. Normally I would have done this, but we're kind of in a bit of a grind here. So that is ignore. And use grind color. You are the ever popular 313 100 100. Yes. No. And I think that's everything. So we'll do nearest first. And yes, that should be everything. Okay, oh, yeah. 10%, because they still have not fixed that. And it's nothing that the mod author can do. That's Keen's issue. Okay, 1. Okay. So everything here is okay. We need a gravity generator. Let's grab that really quick. Oh, we're in a safe zone. I can't build the damn thing. I forgot. Okay. Alright, you are closed. Let's open you up. Okay, that was... Oh, because when I was zipping around. I wonder if Bob's actually able to weld wall here. What is Bob doing? I don't know what you're up to, Bob, but we're going to turn you off for now, because I have this feeling you're trying to break something. Whenever you're not sure what Bob's doing, it's because he's trying to break something. Basically, he's gotten it into his head to grind something down. Alright, what do you sell? Of course, you sell ships. Why wouldn't you sell something other than ships? Hey look, Mercenary contract. Oh, those are elites. Wow. Kite miner, anything good? Let's start at the cheap side. So, Mercenary elite contracts. Man, that's crazy. I wonder if you can use those in the regular mercenary stuff. Explosives, reactor components. Large cargo. What do you have? Do you have anything that we can really use? Actually, yeah. There's a couple of things we can probably sell, but... we need to get the grav drive online first. Oh, hello. Contracts. Let's see. Anything up here? No. Oh, you know what? We need data pads. Data pads are our lifeblood right now. There we go. 18 of them. We're gonna buy. Oh, do I have any? Oh, I do have some money. Okay, we're gonna buy 5 grand's worth. 6 grand's worth. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn the datapad and then drop it. Create marker. Okay, you. Oh. Is that the same one? Yes. Okay. Alright, and we're basically going to repeat this. Because those things don't actually disassemble into anything useful, if I remember correctly. But we can always pick them up as well. I'm not too worried about that. Inventory. And so every time we do this, we're looking to see if it gives us a new one or not. So these should all be different. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, here we go. Okay. And so, yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically we're just making sure we get a bunch of different waypoint markers so that we have somewhere to go. Okay, so that is a duplicate. And I generally don't buy more than like somewhere between 5 and 10 of these at a time, because it is very likely you're going to get a duplicate if you do. You will eventually get them anyway because there's only so many of these things that are preceded in the setting. So yeah, we're already. Yep. Okay. All right. So we'll take those with us. We'll. Wish you could sell the damn things. It'd be nice to. It would really be nice to be able to sell these. But is what it is. We will make do with what we've got. It's okay. I do, like I said, I do want to see if let's transfer everything. Production, disassemble. Is that under tools? No. Shield emitter. Oh. Yeah, see, you can't disassemble the damn things. I really wish you could. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab all those back. And since you are not useful for anything, awesome. Okay. Okay, so that's just the Mayday guy. We're not worried about him. Everything is closed. We're fully pressurized. Okay. And we should be okay to go there, to go there. As you can see, we've got I saw a lot of smoke come off of something. We didn't lose anything, right? Alright, so we have here. So we're going to actually turn all of these guys off here for a second. Because what we're looking for is we're looking for the one that's directly in front of us. And I mean, I guess I could just do a quick... Oh, that's not good. There we go. Let's go GPS. This one? Yep, okay. Damn, I keep hitting that button. Alright, GPS. So you are Triton orbit. We'll say 0, 0, 1. Alright. So now we know that that one is there, so we can do the rest of these to figure out where our next stop is going to be. And it looks like all of them are basically in orbit around the various planets. Sometimes you'll get waypoints and they'll actually be just get out of the chair for a second. So yeah, they'll be like in deep space. Like you'll get a mission for a waypoint. If you get missions to deliver things to places in deep space, save those waypoints because you can actually go back to those spaces. It's actually very convenient. Number 8. Okay, so we need to figure out where we're... Whoa. Let's make that thing not quite so painful on the eyes. I guess we can put it here. I need steel plates. Of course I need steel plates. Grab a steel plate. Okay. And I would really like to stick this thing on the ceiling, but it would require me to remove a block somewhere. Actually. There you go. And I don't think we turned Bob on, but that's okay, because we want Grav. Thank you. You are going to be... Acceleration is going to be negative. Oh, let's try that again. No. Ah, there we go. 4.5? Well, it's 4, so it's 16, 4.9, right? Yeah, 4.9. Okay, come here, Bob. We need your help here, Bob. Build that for us. Give me gravity. Ah, we have gravity. Yay! Okay. Ah, means we can live like the other half now. Okay. And what are you trying to build anyway? You are up to some shenanigans there, Bob. All right. Okay, so we know that the FCIV. Actually, we go in here and look at factions. First class inventors. So they're vehicles. Alright. So the RVTR is the other one. Are those really the only two factions we've got? Okay, yeah, it looks like those are the only two factions we've got. Alright. So, pick a direction. Which direction is closest? You are actually closest. So we are going to reset. Let's turn off our lights. Jump drive. And we are going to set you for... well, crap. RTV. Alright, so we have to go through this. We know we're not going for any of those. Alright, so... oh, you're actually closer. That works, okay. We'll do number 1. Works for me. Okay. Control panel, jump drive, and that's basically what we're going to be doing for a little while. We're going to do a little exploring here. We want RTV1 on. There we go. Select. %, and I'm really hoping that that is a well, not only a friendly station, let's get outside of that thing's area of influence. Object detected. All right. Let's get out the way of the station. Let's see if that fixes it. There it is. Yeah, we were just too close to that station. And once again, if you ever wanted to know what it's like to be drunk, ask a straw. Oh. Wow. So we got about halfway here. And we are at 100% of our power consumption. Where is our solar at? Alright, so we are going to turn off a few things. So, Bob, you're taking way too much power. I'll turn those guys off. Not helping, huh? Alright, let's look at what's our charge time for this thing. Fully recharged in 9 minutes. We've got 13 minutes of power. Now, there is a positive note. The positive note is we will make it in the jump. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn off yet. Let's turn off you and you. Did that help? Nope. Alright. So, we've got a couple of minutes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a quick pause because I'd like to get to the second station for this video. And we are back once more. Alright. So, we have charged up our jump drive. Everything is back online. I did a little bit of, flat exploring. Basically I couldn't maneuver because there was no power for the gyro. So I was just using thrusters to maneuver myself around a little bit. Found some more nickel, found some silicon, found some more iron, didn't mark it, not worried about it. Only thing I'm really looking for is platinum and uranium, and I can't find it once again. And what's funny is that every time I say that, I get comments down below in the chat where they go, "Oh yeah, you just need to go look for this particular asteroid," and it's like, thanks guys. Oh, anyway, okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to turn these back on to bring us to a stop. Now, I did get within around 10k of the Mayday station, which means we probably have some small drones chasing us, which is going to be annoying. We got another Mayday. We're out of here. Oh, this could be bad. Alright, so we're going to turn off our jump drive. Alright, because we seem to... Oh, dude, Keen is trying to kill me. Alright. So we are in the shadow of the planet here. What planet is that anyway? Is that... Is that one of the moon? No, that can't be one of... What is that? I thought that was like Mars or something, but that's not Mars. Okay. That could be interesting. Alright, so let's swing ourselves around. Apparently it seems like we're upside down, which is fine. We have been in weirder positions coming out of jumps before. At least this time I wasn't doing 200 meters a second. And for anyone who's curious, yes, I have used the speed unlocks, and it has bitten me in the back several times, which is why I don't generally use them. They're actually not a bad thing. It's just I have really weird luck in Space Engineers. Like, I'm one of those people, if it can go wrong, I am a victim of Murphy quite frequently. Check it. Looks like we're mostly level. Maybe wing over just a little bit. Alright, so we'll turn that off. We have gravity, so I can do that now. So why are you not... whatever. Space Engineers. Oh, son of a... I would mount the button in here if I could. Alright. Right, let's get over here. And with any luck, this is going to have hydrogen for sale. Vendor right there. It can go either way. Oh, you are a supply seller. Look at you. Alright. What are you buying? Large cargo. What do we have a lot of? We've got a lot of iron. I've got quite a bit of nickel. What do you want for... What are you buying the most of? I'm not selling you the... We can sell that. We'll sell that. That was not a bad transaction. Okay. I'm not really wanting to sell any of these small stuff. We're almost out of cobalt, but I do have nickel. Are you buying nickel? And if so, how much? Of course not. You're not going to buy anything that I actually have available, are you? Actually. Sell those. I've got 4 radio components. You're not paying anything for those, okay. Detector components. What are we up at the top of? Gold. Kind of need the money. Alright. We're up to 2 million. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. What are you selling? Let's see here. Gravity, don't care. So if I wanted to buy all of those, 16 million, and I wouldn't even finish 1/3 of one thruster. Oh. Alright. Let's refresh that. Alright. So hydrogen. You're at roughly 1 million liters. So if we do 250, that's liters versus 1,000 liters. So for every one of these, you're getting 1,000 of those. So 100. So yeah, let's do 500 in each of these. Okay. Okay, so it bought it. And exit out and come back. Okay, so yes. Oh, okay, that means we have refilled most of our hydrogen. That's good. Alright, and now we're just waiting. Ooh, Mercenary engineer contract. I think we're going to buy one of these. Oh. Put you in character inventory. Mercenary engineer. Okay, so that actually means we can place our what's it called? The NPC thing system. Light patrol drone. This could be entertaining for all the wrong reasons. Shooting is disabled in the safe zone. This is stupid. I'm gonna do it. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Where's your turrets at? It's not often you actually get to come in and see these guys so close up. Hi, how you doing? Let's see if we can get you to run into the stations. Actually, I'm kind of curious as to... Are you going to come in here? You're just going to kind of hang out there, huh? Works for me. Okay. You hang back there. You keep yourself out of my way. We're going to go in here. Come here, Bob. Are you targeting hostiles? Let's see here. Or is that grind? Or weld? No, that's weld. I want grind. I don't care about armor blocks. We want controllable guns to be the highest priority. Ship controllers the second priority. Actually, I want thrusters. Programmable blocks. And everything else. Okay. So I don't know if that's actually work the way I'm hoping it will, but we'll give this a try. So Bob is going to go into fly mode. He's going to grind before weld. Blocks, yeah, enable. Help others. Grind enemy blocks. Alright. And then you two, you should already be set up for missiles and small ships. You are on small ships. Perfect. Okay. So, hi. Light patrol drone. I'm trying to see if I can get him. Are you going to come after me? Because if I can get him to, if I basically can get him baited outside the shield, we'll be okay. Yeah. Come on. All right. Light patrol drone. We are going to go ahead. Disconnect. Turn those on. Before we go out there, let's do this. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a group really quick. So that we can have you guys see, we need to bait him outside of the shield. Looks like we may have gotten him. Okay, Bob, time to do your thing. Look, debris is falling off. Yes, Bob, are you not turned on? Oh, he's in an atmosphere. Come on, Bob. Go get my parts. Of course, I don't know what moon or planet this is. This looks like this is... Oh, you know what this is? This is the... I think this is Io. It's the Mars moon. Alright. Which, unfortunately, does not have uranium on it. We'll have platinum, but no uranium. Okay. Kind of curious. This is actually... Oh, there's the base. Oh, there's another station over there, but that's a ship dealer. Alright, so I think what we'll do is, I think we're going to call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Looks like we got a little bit of wreckage still down there. We'll probably post up on the planet's surface, try and get a little bit of power back. Let Bob do his thing. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something lovely for me this fantastic weekend, be sure to hit that subscribe. And if you want to be kept up to date with what's going on around here, be sure to turn on notifications. It's that little bell icon next to the subscribe. On that note, we are going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright. We're pretty close. So the question is... Let's go ahead and set down here somewhere and see if we can get a little bit of a charge back. Might have to build a couple of solar panels. Ooh, maybe we can build like a little solar charging station or something.